There is so much to do in Kyoto, from seeing the Nintendo headquarters to looking around old, pristine imperial palaces. I started the remainder of my time in Kyoto with a tour of the imperial palaces in Kyoto. You can only do this via booking on the website, but it takes you into a part of the garden you cannot get in without this special tour. It is free, so I highly recommend doing so. But after my tour, the rain pelted down worse than I have ever had in Japan up to this point. I was the only person stupid enough to be outside, and I loved seeing everywhere in the rain. The next day there was a view of Japan I've been told you have to see, and that is the bamboo forest. It's quite far outside of Kyoto while still being in the bounds, but it is worth a visit. The area around is simply incredible. You enjoy the bamboo forest, you climb a bit further, you get this beautiful view of the gorge. And this bridge makes it as one of my favourite of all time. Just the view from there is magical.
Really takes a sight like this and I'm just standing here like, damn, I'm just chilling, having a walk in Kyoto. And that's fantastic.
One of my favourite things in Japan that I didn't expect is just how the rivers and the sewage systems are so ingrained in the streets, you can just be walking past them, leading right into somebody's house, and it gets there. I decided to walk back from this beautiful area of Kyoto, and there were some strange roads that Google took me on, but it always does.
I did wait a few days to finally check out Tennoju Temple, which was right outside my Airbnb.
The next day of my travels took me to the manga museum in Kyoto, where while most of the manga is in Japanese, there's still a lot of interesting displays around, and it's in an old high school, so you get that real vibe from it. There's a whole history of manga. If you know Japanese, there's enough volumes here that you could literally read for your whole life and you wouldn't run out, but there was enough English to keep me entertained for a day.
A few streets later, and I couldn't help but stop and wonder at this shrine temple thing that's just in the middle of a shopping centre. That's awesome.
I had another little explore of some of the old Kyoto streets, and then onto one of the main Kyoto tourist bustling areas. This was at Kyoto Station, and I loved the little displays here. You must stop by this area of the station if you visit Kyoto at night. It's magical.
Today, we're walking up Inari Shrine. Should be beautiful. The Fushimi Inari Shrine is one of my favourite places in Japan. When I went back to Kyoto a second time, this was the place I knew I had to come, along with the Philosopher's Walk. So many torii gates guiding your way the entire journey is honestly something that looks amazing on camera and feels even more amazing to walk through. As I was walking, I met up with another traveller and we spoke for most of the journey, but here are the clips I managed to catch along the way.
Down there.
I love it. So weird.
A big one. The carnivore, how do you call it? Yes.
with the AC, and it's all good.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, because the world's a damn small place, you saw me go to the manga museum yesterday. We did. I sat next to someone, they were reading Death Note, and I was reading Bakuman, and in it actually opened up and it's a Death Note. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. We're reading this, you know, same author. It says it on that page. Maybe I should say something. No, I won't. Forget it. I was enjoying reading. They were enjoying reading. Today I climbed up the Inari Shrine, which you've just seen videos of. And I just happened to talk to someone while I was there. We had a walk. We ended up walking up and down the mountain together. It was lovely. And then at the end, I said, oh, have you been to the manga museum? I said, yeah. I might sit next to you. I was like, wait, really? And then they were, oh yeah, I was reading Death Note. I remember the person reading Death Note. Like, the world, I've come to Japan and the world is still such a small place. It's incredible. And if fate works anything like the YouTube algorithm, which it won't, then you're probably watching this video, so say hi.
For the next part of my trip, I would say no extended visit to Kyoto will be complete without a visit to the lake. This lake is less than half an hour on the train from Kyoto, and it is the biggest lake in Japan. And even though this area only gets to see a small part of the entire lake, by God, it is quite a sight to behold. You can just have a wonderful walk on the lakeside and enjoy the sights of the day. I spent quite a few hours just walking along the lake and then getting back, and it is endless. It looks like it could be a sea. It's something you've got to see for yourself.
You might not be able to see on camera, but there are like 50 dragonflies I just walked past. It feels kind of awesome. It's not exactly salt water, but the air does smell different. It smells fresher. It's nice. First place where the water's had any sort of current. It's been so flat everywhere else, but here, sound. I'm really enjoying just sitting outside this lake. You can see all the life that's there vaguely in the distance. I don't even know if I can catch it on the camera. See, just here there's some sort of metallic thing being built very tall in the distance. Over in this direction there's a very interesting building right here, and the mountain behind it is very picturesque. On this side we have many tall skyscrapers, well, tall for not being Tokyo standards on either side. All around a peaceful lake. You can see that this lake gives life to so many just from this view. It's beautiful. this is as far as I'm going today. I'm going to turn back, but I am going to make sure to still be here for sunset. I'm just going to have a look through the city, because I don't want to get too far away. But yeah, this is a lovely. I've only been here for like 2 hours, 3 hours, but lovely. It's like I'm tempted to just say, right, screw my other plans. I'm just going to walk around this whole lake. I don't know how long that would take. Too long. Back in Kyoto, I can't remember what I said before, but that was a lovely day out. So I'm going to end it there. Have a lovely day and take care of yourself. Ciao.